you know, renouncing your or denouncing your citizenship will not even help, because what is happening now is there's a global coalition around movement of what they would refer to as illicit financial flows, right? Illicit financial flows, aggressive tax avoidance has been identified as a key aspect of commercial illicit financial flows. So people use vehicles, people use sophisticated trusts, right, and corporate structures, to be able to hide their income, and then they hide this income behind these various vehicles, and then again there's global transparency conversation going on. The OECD is driving through its global forum for transparency and exchange of information, which is an arm of the OECD. It's also driving towards making sure that countries have what they call beneficial ownership registers. So in this case, this is also what I'm aware that is being developed in Nigeria by the Corporate Affairs Commission, so that every director, every person behind every corporate entity, is no longer the time you set up a company and then faceless shareholders, and then the era is past. Now there's a requirement to disclose who the actual owners are beyond the corporate entities, because there's always a natural person behind the corporate entities. Whether you call it, whether you use a surrogate director, whatever it is you use, this is what happens. So there's a global discussions, and which is targeted or aimed at addressing all of these issues. So even if you change your nationality and change it to another, I don't know what you want to change it to, but at the end of the day, it will still catch up with you in that regard. This is not to scare you, but like you said, it is just about trying to look into the law, or get experts and professionals that will guide you through looking into the law and see it as much as possible. There are exemptions. There are, there are reliefs in the law that you can actually take advantage of as much as possible to reduce your exposure. Rather than if you change your citizenship, or whatever, at the end of the day, there's also a global minimum tax that has been introduced, that even those tax havens, so-called, must implement the global minimum tax of 15%. So that place you're shifting the profit, you're hiding the profit. They also under serious pressure. Currently, Bermuda has introduced a corporate income tax. Dubai has introduced a corporate income tax, and this was not existing in the past, right? So all of these people are introducing corporate taxes because of a global movement towards more transparency and more declaration more revenue by governments, given the fact that a lot of governments are struggling. COVID-19, for example, exposed how fiscally disadvantaged a number of countries are, especially developing countries. So there's a lot of move towards more transparency, towards more revenue, in order to for government to fund basic services. So
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.